Hello there, welcome back to International Fathers Talkshow. I'm your host and your creator, Nelson Moody Sr. Let me ask you a question. Are you afraid to set boundaries? Are you? You have a problem setting boundaries? You don't want to set boundaries? A talk show is like no other, one that encourages and inspires fathers to be a part of their children's lives while empowering them to become better fathers to their children, all while honoring and saluting those who are in the lives of their children. Already, no matter what race, what color, religion, what wealth status, or education status, we have at least one thing in common. We are fathers to our children each and every single day, bridging fathers internationally. Fatherhood across international borders and international borders. Fathers, continue teaching your children. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Sons and daughters internationally, do not be afraid to set boundaries. Let me tell you something. When you set boundaries with people, that let them know how far they can come. That lets them know where they need to stay at. That lets them know that they just can't run over you anytime they want to in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That lets people know that they just can't do it. Stop right there. Halt. Wait until I give you the go. This ain't Monopoly where you collect, would you collect gold, pass go and collect $200. No, this is a boundary that I am setting. And when you set boundaries for people, if they understand what boundaries are, when they do understand that, they know that they cannot come across a certain line, a certain path, a certain structure, cannot come through a certain door, cannot get that close to you unless you say, come on in. But if you don't set a boundary, sons and daughters internationally, people can walk all over you. If you don't set a boundary, sons and daughters, people will think that they can do what they want to do. Some of those people who think that they can do, if you don't set a boundary, are your parents, your spouses, your children, your family, your friends. Lots of people think that you cannot set a boundary pertaining to them because of who they are to you. Don't get it twisted now. You can do it with some respect. I always talk about respect. To me, respect is better than love or liking me. You ain't got to love me or like me, but you will respect me if I'm respecting you. That's a whole different video in the past. However, don't be afraid to set boundaries, Sons and Daughters Internationally. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click like, comment, and share this video. I'm on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Nelson Moody Sr. Fathers, call your children, and children call your fathers. Fathers, hug those children, and children hug those fathers. And do not forget, do not be afraid to set boundaries. Until next time.